Hi children, welcome to Kerala Memorial CBSE School online classes. In previous class, I have given you the examination syllabus as well as question paper pattern. So today I am going to discuss question number 1, tick the correct options, as well as question number 2, all the questions in detail I am going to explain. So I'll give you some similar examples also. You can write these all things in your fair note. Okay. So one more question I have written here. Tick the correct options. Okay. -1 into -1 into -1 into -1 is equal to. So this you have to simplify. -1 into -1 into -1 into -1. So if we multiply negative integers in equal numbers, okay, the negative numbers in equal, that time what will happen? The answer or the product will be negative or positive. 1 into 1, 1. 1 ones are 1. 1 ones are 1. So what will be the sign? Minus into minus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. Minus into minus, again plus. So if you multiply the even number of negative integers, you will get the positive product. This is the product. Now it is positive. If you multiply the negative integers in odd number, now 1, 2, 3, odd number. So what will happen? 1 into 1, 1. Again 1 into 1, 1. What will be the sign? Minus into minus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. If the negative integers in even numbers, product will be positive. Negative integers in odd numbers, your product will be in negative. Okay, keep that in your mind. If the negative numbers are in odd, you will get the negative product. If the integers are negative integers in even numbers, you will get the positive product. So now let's take this. 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. So the product is 1 with which symbol? Minus into minus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. Minus into minus, plus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These are in even number. So you will get the positive product. So the answer is B1. Next, the additive identity for the additive identity for integers is A1, B minus 1, C 0, D none of these. D none of these. Additive identity for integers. What is additive integer? You know already I explained. So for any integer, take as A. For any integer, additive. So addition with any number, you should get again A. Okay, for any integer, if you add something, you should get again A. So that only is the additive identity. I'll take A as a 5 plus 5. 5 plus something is equal to 5 you should get. So what will be the answer? 5 plus something is equal to 5 means this has to be 0. 5 plus 0 is equal to, again you will get 5. So A plus 0 is equal to, again you will get A. Then there will be no changes in the answer for the given number or integer. So this is the additive identity for integers. 1 minus 1 0, none of this. So the answer is 0. I may ask third one, the multiplicative identity for integers is A 0, B minus 1, C 1, D none of this. Okay, A 0, B minus 1, C 1, none of this. What is multiplicative identity? So take any one integer, you have to multiply with something, then again you should get A only. Okay, take minus 3 into something, you should get again minus 3. Something into something, so an integer into something is equal to same integer you should get. So what will be the answer? 1. Minus 3 ones are 1 is minus 3. A into 1 is equal to A. So the multiplicative identity is 1. So answer is C. Okay. These questions you may get are similar to these also you will get. Fifth, the 16 plus 10 plus 2 is equal to 16 plus 10 plus 2 is equal to A 162, B 192, C 52, and D 320. So how you will get this answer? You have to go for addition. 10 plus 16, 26, 27, 28. Is there answer? Sorry, this is multiplication. Okay. 16 into 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12, 16 zero. 16, 12 zero. Multiplication you have to do. So 12 6 zero. 72, 12 ones are 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 192. Okay. Fifth one, you have got the answer 192. Next, I'll take this examples. Yesterday also I have told you some examples. On a number line, when we subtract A, move right, B, move left, C, move left, and then right, D, none of these. Okay. On a number line, when we subtract, option A, move right, option B, move left, option C, move left and then right, option D, none of these. So take a number line. Here you will get positive integers side you will get negative integers. So when we will subtract, suppose I take 4 minus 3, answer is 1. So 4 is here, I have to subtract 3, it means I should take 3 gems, 1, 2, 3. So where is the answer? 1. So you will get 1 is the answer. What we have done? We have moved towards the left side of the number line. Then what will be our answer? Move left. So B is the correct answers. Next question, 7th. So like this similar questions you will get in the examination. A plus B is equal to B plus A. Which property is this? A plus B is equal to B plus A. Which property is this? Closure property. Closure property. B, commutative property. C, associative property. Associative property. D, none of this. None of these. You know already A plus B is equal to B plus A. Here orders have exchanged. So first number here it has become second and the second digit has become first place. So A plus B is equal to B plus A. This is which property? This is commutative property. Then what is closure property? Where A belongs to an integer. So A plus B is equal to C. C should also belongs to an integer. Yes, this is known as closure property. Here I asked about commutative property. You may get the question here for closure property or associative property. What will be the associative property? A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. So this is an associative property. You may get the question on distributive property. What is distributive property? A into B plus C. A is multiplication with B plus C. Then is equal to A into B plus A into C. This is known as distributive property. On any property you may get the questions. So be aware of all the properties and practice about all the properties. You should understand the concept of property in general and you should know how to apply those properties while solving mathematical questions or while solving integers operations. Next, another one question I'll take. 8. Minus 5 plus 2 plus 5 minus 5 plus minus 3 plus 2. A greater than, B less than, C 0, D equal to, D none. So you have to simplify LHS also, RHS also. Minus 5 plus 2 plus 5. So minus 5 will become 0. You will get 2 here. Here what will happen? Minus 5 minus into minus 3 plus 2. Minus 5 minus into minus 3 plus 2. So minus 5 plus 5. You will get answer 0. So 2 and 0. Which is big? 2 is big. So option A is the correct answer. Okay. Next, 9th. Minus 8 is more than minus 9. Okay. This statement A, I'll take another one. C minus 5 into minus 5. Option A 25, B minus 25, C 52, D none of this. 5 into 5, 25. Minus into minus plus. So option A is the correct one. Next one. A minus minus B is equal to option A minus B, B, A plus B, C, AB minus AC, D, AB. Minus, okay, AB. A minus into minus B is equal to A minus B are A plus B, AB minus AC are AB. So multiply this A minus minus B. So A as it is minus into minus plus then B as it is. So A plus B, answer is A plus B. So these all are the tick the correct options given below questions. Each will be for 1 mark and you will get the 4 options and you have to think about it and then you should select the answer. Next question, state whether true or false. Question number 2, state whether true or false. First, all integers either positive or negative. Second one, minus 5 is one more than minus 4. Third one, minus 8 is 1 more than minus 4. Minus 1 is greatest negative integer. Minus 1 is the greatest negative integer. Fourth one, I'll take today fourth, only 4. 0 is additive identity of all integers. Okay, I'll discuss these four. All integers either positive or negative. They are telling integers are positive whether either positive or negative. It means positive ಇರ್ತವು ಅಥವಾ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇರ್ತವು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. So this is false. Next, -8 is 1 more than -4. No, -8 is smaller than the -4. So this is also false. -1 is greatest negative integer. Yes, because -0, -1, -2. So greatest negative integer is -1. Okay, after -2 will be smaller than -1. So the greatest negative integer is -1. This is true. 0 is additive identity for integers. Yes, this is also true because I explained you just before about additive identity for integer as well as multiplicative identity for integers. Okay, the remaining next questions we will discuss in the next session. Okay, these all statements whatever I am discussing with some examples, you also should write in your fair and solve these similar questions only will come in the exam. Okay, not exact like this, similar will come. Okay, thank you.